All right, so we're going to find the solution to the systems of equations here. This time we're going to use substitution. So substitution is when you replace a variable with a number. So we've done substitution before. When we had f of x equals 2x plus 3, and we wanted to find f of 3, we substituted 3 in for x. So we had 2 times 3 plus 3. So 6 plus 3, that gave us 9. So f of 3 equaled 9. The 3 was equal to x, so we substituted the 3 in for x. It's the same idea here. We have y equals 2x plus 3, and y equals 4x plus 1. Since we are trying to find the solution is when the x and the y values are exactly the same. So this y here and this y here are exactly the same. They are equal. Since those two are equal, since the y's are equal, that means anything that equals a y, so 2x plus 3, has to be equal to whatever else equals y, 4x plus 1. It's the same idea as 4 plus 1 equals 5. Well, hey, 3 plus 2 also equals 5. Since this equals 5 and this equals 5, or 4 plus 1 equals 5 and 3 plus 2 equals 5, that means that 3 plus 2 has to equal 4 plus 1. They both equal the same thing. So the same idea goes with us for substitution here. So since they're both y's, we can replace the y with 2x plus 3. So instead of writing y equals 2x plus 3, instead of writing y, we're going to replace it or substitute with 4x plus 1. And now we're going to solve this equation for x. We have variables on different sides, or both sides, so we have to get them on the same side. So minus 2x. So we get 2x plus 1 equals 3. And we're solving for x. So minus 1 to both sides. 2x equals 2. And now we divide by 2. So we get x equals 1. So now we have what x is. We have to figure out what y is. So x equals 1, we have to figure out y. So we can substitute the 1 in for x. It doesn't matter which equation we substitute it in for. So y equals 2x plus 3. Instead of writing x, we're going to write 1, or we're going to substitute 1 in for x, because x is 1. So 2 times 1 is 2, plus 3 gives us 5. Since the two equations are exactly the same at that spot, 1, when x equals 1, again, it doesn't matter which equation we plug it into. So if we plug it into the other equation, y equals 4x plus 1, y equals 4 times 1 plus 1, y equals 4 plus 1, we still get y equals 5. So our solution for this is 1, 5. And we solve this with substitution.